The most expensive cars in the world are so much more than transportation. These rolling art pieces encapsulate the priorities of the 1%, and in that universe, flamboyance and swagger take precedence over practicality and efficiency. Lifestyle criticisms aside, these are truly mind-boggling machines, and we'd like to count down our favorites for you here. Number 10. Pagani Huayra. Estimated price $2.8 million. The Pagani Huayra is a mid-engine sports car produced by Italian sports car manufacturer Pagani, succeeding the company's previous offering, the Zonda. It is named after Huayra, a Quechua wind god. The Huayra was named the hypercar of the year 2012 by Top Gear magazine. Pagani Huayra was designed by Horacio Pagani and manufactured by Pagani Automobiles in Modena, Italy. Pagani Huayra has a 6-liter twin-turbocharged 12-cylinder piston engine where two banks of 6 cylinders are arranged in a V configuration around a common crankshaft. With 790 horsepower and a max speed of 230 miles per hour. Pagani Huayra has the all-new Track 7-speed sequential manual transmission and 738 pound-feet torque. Number 9. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. Estimated price $3 million. The Pininfarina Sergio is a concept car produced by the Italian design house Pininfarina. The car is a coach-built barchetta which is based on the mechanical underpinnings of the Ferrari 458 Spider. Sergio Pininfarina designed Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, and it was manufactured by Pininfarina in Colombia, Italy. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio has 4.5-liter 8-cylinder piston engine in which the cylinders share a common crankshaft and are arranged in a V configuration. With 570 HP and a max speed of 193 miles per hour. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio has a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and a 540 pound-feet torque. Number 8. Aston Martin MRB001. Also known as Aston Martin Valkyrie. Estimated price $3.2 million. The sports car is a product of collaboration between Aston Martin and Red Bull Racing to develop a track-oriented car entirely usable and enjoyable as a road car. The Aston Martin Valkyrie, also called through its code names as AMRB001 and Nebula, is a limited production hybrid sports car collaboratively built by British automobile manufacturers Aston Martin, Red Bull Racing Advanced Technologies and several other. Aston Martin Valkyrie was designed by Adrian Newey. Aston Martin Valkyrie has a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter 12-cylinder piston engine where two banks of 6 cylinders are arranged in a V configuration around a common crankshaft. Aston Martin Valkyrie has 1,000 horsepower and a max speed of 250 miles per hour with a 7-speed paddle-shift transmission. The car that holds the 7th place in the top 10 most expensive cars is Bugatti Veyron. Estimated price $3.4 million. The Bugatti Veyron EB 16.4 is a mid-engine sports car, designed and developed in Germany by the Volkswagen Group and manufactured in Molsheim, France, by French automobile manufacturer Bugatti. It was named after the racing driver Pierre Veyron. Bugatti Veyron was designed by Joseph Cabin. With an engine of 8-liter quad-turbocharged, 16-cylinder piston engine with 4 banks of 4 cylinders in a W configuration. Bugatti Veyron has a 1,200 horsepower and a max speed of 253 miles per hour. Bugatti Veyron has a 7-speed direct-shift automatic transmission with a 1,500 pound-feet transmission. Number 6. Lykan Hypersport. Estimated price of $3.4 million. The Lykan Hypersport is a Lebanese limited production sports car manufactured by W Motors. a United Arab Emirates-based company, founded in 2012 in Lebanon with the collaboration of Lebanese and Italian engineers. It is the first sports car to be designed and produced indigenously in the Middle East. Lykan Hypersport was designed by Ralph Dabas. Lykan Hypersport is a 3.7-liter twin-turbocharged 6-cylinder piston engine with 3 cylinders on each side of a central crankshaft. Lykan Hypersport has a 780 horsepower and max speed of 240 miles per hour. The Lykan Hypersport was available with either a 6-speed sequential manual or a 7-speed dual-clutch PDK transmission. The transmission is paired with a limited slip differential and is mounted transversely at the rear of the car. The fifth most expensive car is McLaren P1LM. Estimated price of $3.6 million. Lansing's P1LM was developed as a spiritual successor to the McLaren F1LM. Just 6 P1 were built, including a prototype, matching the original run of F1LMs. One of the key modifications made by Lansing was getting the P1 GTR's hybrid drivetrain, rated at 986 horsepower, to run on pump gas. In the words of Lansing, the P1LM will be the quickest, rarest and last of the P1 variants. It's 60 kilograms lighter, for starters, so it should be faster. The drop comes via the removal of the GTR's air jacks, the use of lightweight seats, apparently from the F1 GTR, plastic windows and titanium bolts and fixings. McLaren P1LM was designed by Frank Stevenson and Robert Melville. McLaren P1LM has a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged 8-cylinder piston engine in which the cylinders share a common crankshaft and are arranged in a V configuration. McLaren P1LM has 1,000 horsepower. McLaren P1LM has a max speed of 147 miles per hour. McLaren P1LM has a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Number 4. Lamborghini Veneno. Estimated price $4.5 million. The Lamborghini Veneno Roadster takes the aerodynamic efficiency of a racing prototype onto everyday roads. This super sports car is characterized by optimal aerodynamics in order to guarantee stability in fast curves and a behavior like a racing prototype. All of this on a car devised for the road. Lamborghini Veneno is a limited production high-performance sports car. Based on the Lamborghini Aventador, the Veneno was developed to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary. Engine. Lamborghini Veneno is a 6.5-liter 12-cylinder piston engine where 2 banks of 6 cylinders are arranged in a V configuration around a common crankshaft. Horsepower 740 horsepower. Max speed 221 miles per hour. Lamborghini Veneno has a transmission of 7-speed ISR automated manual. Lamborghini Veneno provides a 690 pound-feet of torque. Number 3. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Estimated price $4.8 million. The CCXR Trevita is a limited edition of the Koenigsegg CCXR featuring a diamond weave carbon fiber finish. Trevita is an abbreviation in Swedish and translates into 3 Ys. The Trevita is also one of the most expensive sports cars, costing $4.8 million. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita was designed by Christian von Koenigsegg, David Crawford and Sven Harriakessen. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita was manufactured by Koenigsegg Automotive AB, Sweden. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita has a 4.8-liter twin supercharged with 8-cylinder piston engine in which the cylinders share a common crankshaft and are arranged in a V configuration. Horsepower 1004 horsepower. Max speed 254 miles per hour. Transmission. CCXR Trevita Ohmstrek Super Synchro 6-speed paddle shift transmission. Number 2 on the list of top 10 most expensive cars is Rolls-Royce's Sweptail. Estimated price $13 million. At the time of its May 2017 debut at the yearly Concurso d'Eleganza Villa d'Este event, it was the most expensive new automobile in the world, costing around $12.8 million USD. The Sweptail was commissioned bespoke in 2013 as a one-off automobile, at the request of a super yacht and aircraft specialist who had a unique idea in mind. The Rolls-Royce Sweptail was made in the United Kingdom by Rolls-Royce Motor Cars. Rolls-Royce Sweptail was designed by Giles Taylor. Engine: Rolls-Royce Sweptail is a 6.75-liter 12-cylinder piston engine where two banks of 6 cylinders are arranged in a V configuration around a common crankshaft. Horsepower: 453 horsepower. Max speed 250 miles per hour. Transmission: 8-speed automatic transmission. Torque: 531 pound-feet of torque. Number 1 on the list of top most expensive cars is Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Estimated price of $19 million. With its homage to the fourth, all-black Atlantic, missing since the Second World War, Bugatti is bringing the speed, technology, luxury, and aesthetics of an icon to a new era. La Voiture Noire is a tribute to Bugatti's own history, a manifesto of the Bugatti aesthetic and a piece of automotive literature. La Voiture Noire was unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show, March 5, 2019. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire was designed by Ettore Bugatti's eldest son Jean Bugatti in 1934. Manufactured by Bugatti Automobiles in France. Engine: Bugatti La Voiture Noire is an 8-liter quad-turbocharged 16-cylinder piston engine with 4 banks of 4 cylinders in a W configuration. Isn't that amazing? Horsepower: 1,500 horsepower. Max speed of 261 miles per hour. Transmission: 7-speed dual clutch. Torque: 1,100 pound-foot of torque. Propels it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds.